Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered if your beauty is still there, just waiting to be uncovered? Well, darling, let me tell you, it absolutely is. The more years you gather, the more breathtaking you become, and there are 12 undeniable signs that prove it. Trust me, if you're ready to step into your most radiant, empowered self, you'll want to stay with me until the very end. I'm about to reveal the core secrets that will help you recognize just how incredible, beautiful, and magnetic you truly are, both inside and out. These insights can shift how you view yourself, and I promise, you won't want to miss even one. Before we dive in, if you're enjoying what you hear, feel free to like this video. It helps more than you know in spreading these timeless messages. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest doing so and turning on the bell icon, so you never miss another moment of inspiration. If this video speaks to you, drop a comment with the number 1. If not, comment 0, so I can learn and improve for you. Now, let's begin. Confidence. Let's begin with the core of it all. The way you carry yourself speaks volumes. Confidence is, without question, one of the most enchanting qualities a woman can embody. And the most beautiful part? You've earned every bit of it. Let me take a moment to explain why this is such a powerful thing. When you enter a room, people don't just notice your physical appearance. They sense your presence. It's in the way you walk, the way you hold yourself, how you interact, how you smile, and how your eyes connect with theirs. Confidence isn't about being the loudest or stealing the spotlight in obvious ways. It's about standing firmly in your truth, knowing your value, and owning every inch of your existence without apology. Think about it. When you meet someone new who captures your attention more, the person shrinking into the background, avoiding eye contact, or the one who walks tall, shoulders relaxed, with a genuine gaze and warm smile, there's a powerful charm in self-assurance, one that doesn't need to speak loudly to be heard. And here's the beautiful truth. You don't always need to feel confident to appear that way. Even on days when you're struggling or feeling low, adopting the posture of confidence, standing tall, lifting your chin, and moving with purpose, sends a quiet, undeniable message to the world. I know my worth. Even if you're still convincing yourself, others will feel that strength. Real confidence doesn't come pre-packaged. It's cultivated. It grows with time, with every experience you've weathered, every obstacle you've overcome, every lesson life has taught you. And my dear, your life has been full. Every chapter, every memory, even every misstep, has shaped you into the fierce, wise, and beautiful woman you are right now. When you truly own your journey, your scars, your growth, and your power, confidence becomes magnetic. It radiates from you. It speaks on your behalf before you've said a single word. The world feels it. They notice. And they are drawn to you without even realizing why. A smile. There's a timeless saying that your smile is your greatest accessory, and I believe that with all my heart. A true, heartfelt smile is so much more than just a fleeting expression. It's a radiant beacon. It transforms not only how you appear, but how others experience you. A smile doesn't just lift your face. It lifts spirits, opens hearts, and bridges the distance between souls. Have you ever noticed how drawn people are to someone who smiles? That's no accident. A smile offers a silent message of openness, approachability, kindness, and connection. It tells the world, I see you. I welcome you. You're safe here. In today's fast-moving world, where people often feel invisible or isolated, your smile can be the one thing that makes someone feel seen, heard, and acknowledged. Now let's take a moment to honor those beautiful laugh lines you might be tempted to hide. So many women feel self-conscious about them, as if they're marks of fading youth. But what if we saw them differently? What if, instead, we saw them as lovely reminders of joy? These lines are not imperfections. They are proof of a life filled with laughter, late-night giggles, shared jokes, and unforgettable moments. They are the soft etchings of your history, reminders of the joy and human connection you've experienced. How could that ever be anything less than beautiful? And here's something science backs up. When you smile, your brain releases endorphins. These delightful, feel-good hormones not only uplift your mood, but also give your face a natural radiance that no serum or luxury cream could ever imitate. This glow comes from within. It's real, it's soulful, and it's breathtaking. So the next time you pass by a mirror, pause. Smile. Not just at the reflection, but at the woman looking back. The woman who's lived, loved, laughed, and grown. That glow you see, it's not just your reflection, it's your light. If you're still with me, still feeling connected to these words, let me know with a comment. Just type the number 1. Your time and presence mean everything. Age and personal style. That phrase, age is just a number, rings especially true when it comes to how you dress and present yourself. As we grow older, we often gain a deeper understanding of what genuinely suits us. Instead of being swayed by every passing trend, we begin to cultivate a style that's rooted in self-knowledge and authenticity. It's less about impressing others and more about expressing who we truly are. Over time, we start to gravitate toward pieces that flatter our shape, colors that brighten our skin, and fabrics that feel good against the body. Gone are the days of chasing every fashion whim. In their place is a calm confidence that comes from knowing what feels right. Whether it's a perfectly fitted blazer, a soft scarf passed down from a loved one, or a bold piece of jewelry that makes you feel powerful, your style becomes a mirror of your identity. Simplicity becomes elegant, comfort becomes chic, and self-expression becomes the most stunning trend of all. There's magic in knowing that your outfit doesn't need to shout. It simply needs to feel like you. Accessories also take on new meaning. They aren't about flashiness. They're about flair. A signature necklace, a pop of color on the lips, or a pair of shoes that make you feel like you're walking on air. These things become tools for storytelling, not just decoration. With age comes the freedom to dress for ourselves. And that self-knowledge, that refusal to dress for the gaze of others, is perhaps the most alluring fashion statement of all. Warmth. You might not even notice it, but your warmth is one of your most enchanting qualities. It's the invisible force that draws people toward you. Have you ever realized how people seem to open up around you, how they find comfort in your presence, or how they seem to relax in your company? That's not accidental. That's your kindness radiating. It's your compassion, your empathy, your ability to be a safe space for others. And here's the most beautiful part. This kind of allure can't be bought. It can't be painted on or styled into existence. It comes from your soul. Your warmth is a rare kind of beauty, the kind that lingers, the kind that people remember long after you've walked away. Think about all those moments when you offered comfort, lent a listening ear, or made someone feel important just by being present. These seemingly small moments have profound ripple effects. You may never fully know how your kindness impacted someone's life, but rest assured, it did, it does, and it always will. Here's another layer to it. The warmth you give to others, it doesn't just help them, it helps you. The love, generosity, and compassion you extend also nurture your own spirit. They reinforce your self-worth and elevate how you feel in your own skin. That quiet joy and fulfillment become a part of your energy. It reflects in your smile, your tone, your eyes, and yes, even in your appearance. Never underestimate the quiet, soul-deep beauty of your warmth. It's one of your most radiant features, and it doesn't need a spotlight to shine. Embrace your story. In a world that constantly idealizes youth and perfection, let's take a moment to pause. What if beauty isn't about erasing your story, but honoring it? Every line on your face, every freckle, every spot on your skin holds a piece of your journey. They are not blemishes. They are souvenirs. Memories of summers in the sun, nights filled with laughter, tears cried in both pain and healing, and quiet moments of growth. Would you really want to erase all of that? Would you trade the depth of your lived experiences for a blank canvas with no history? I don't think you would. Your skin tells a story. One of resilience, one of discovery, one of love. These marks are symbols of a life lived boldly and authentically. Instead of hiding them, what if we honored them as our personal artwork? What if we saw them as proof that we've lived fully, embraced deeply, and loved fiercely? Of course, caring for your skin is still important. But that care should come from a place of reverence, not rejection. Nourish your skin not because you dislike it, but because it has carried you through everything. Moisturize not to erase the years, but to honor them. Wear sunscreen because you cherish your future just as much as your past. Let your beauty regimen be an act of celebration, not correction. Because you, exactly as you are right now, are more than beautiful. It deserves care, protection from the sun, and a touch of love to keep it vibrant and nourished. A bit of sunscreen and a reliable moisturizer can go a long way in maintaining its natural glow. But above all, remember this: your true beauty lives in your authenticity, not in chasing some unrealistic, flawless image. It's the real, lived-in beauty that radiates from the inside out. So the next time you look into the mirror, don't dwell on what someone else might label as imperfections. Instead, see them for what they really are: gorgeous reflections of a life that's been fully embraced. Every mark is a sign of experience, lessons learned, and the evolution you've undergone. If you're still with me and resonating with these words, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're still here, walking through this journey with me. Your time is truly appreciated. There's something so captivating about a woman who carries a magnetic aura. It's that hard-to-define quality that turns heads, makes people pause, and sparks curiosity in strangers. And chances are, you have this powerful energy within you. It's that unspoken charm that draws people to you naturally, without you needing to say or do anything out of the ordinary. Have you ever noticed those moments where someone holds your gaze a little longer, or strangers seem to strike up a conversation with you out of nowhere? That's not random. That's your energy doing the talking. It's the quiet glow of confidence, compassion, and life experience that radiates from within. This magnetic presence isn't just about your outer appearance. It's a blend of how you move, how you engage, and the sincerity behind how you make people feel. You exude a kind of presence that doesn't scream for attention, but commands it through authenticity. Whether it's the gentleness in your voice, your ability to truly listen, or the way you make others feel seen, you leave a meaningful impression. People can sense your depth, your honesty, and the fact that you've lived through enough to know what truly matters. This allure doesn't come from trying to impress. It comes from being unapologetically yourself. When you walk through life with confidence and self-acceptance, others feel it. They are pulled in by your light, not because you're trying to shine, but because you simply do. So when you notice that people tend to be drawn to you, don't shrug it off as coincidence. It's confirmation that your beauty, inside and out, is speaking louder than words ever could. Hair. It's one of our most personal and expressive features. As we age, it becomes even more of a statement, a reflection of our evolving identity. It's not just about how we wear our hair, but about what it represents in our lives. Whether you choose to let your natural grey shine, continue coloring it to reflect your vibrant spirit, or go for an entirely new style, your hair tells a rich story. It's a statement of who you are and how far you've come. For many, grey hair is no longer simply a sign of age. It's a badge of wisdom, of strength, of authenticity. It says, "I've lived, I've loved, I've learned." And there's something incredibly empowering about claiming that truth. If you've embraced your silver strands, know that it carries with it a quiet confidence and boldness. It's a reflection of your journey and your unapologetic embrace of self. If you've gone for a shorter, sleek style, it may reflect your decisiveness, your practicality, and your desire to live without unnecessary complication. A shortcut can be elegant, effortless, and strong, a declaration that you're not afraid to stand out and stand firm. If you prefer longer hair, it might speak to your free spirit, your romantic nature, or your love for tradition. There's a soft power in flowing locks, a nod to your inner creativity and the comfort you've found in yourself. Whatever your style, the most important thing is that it feels like you. When you wear your hair with confidence and joy, no matter the length, color, or texture, it becomes a symbol of self-respect and individuality. People notice that. There's something so magnetic about a woman who fully owns her look, not for anyone else, but simply because it makes her feel beautiful. Now, let's talk about accepting compliments. Here's a moment of honesty. How often do you hear someone say, "You look amazing," or "That color looks fantastic on you," and you quickly respond with, "Oh, this old thing," or "I just threw something on"? It's something many of us do automatically, brushing off kind words without even realizing it. But it's time to shift that habit. Compliments aren't meaningless. They're moments of genuine recognition. When someone offers you a compliment, they're acknowledging something special about you, something they admire or appreciate. And so often, we can't see it in ourselves because we're too busy criticizing every little thing we think we need to change. We tend to downplay our strengths, hyperfocus on our flaws, and forget how beautifully others see us. But just because you don't always feel it, doesn't mean it isn't true. When someone gives you a compliment, accept it. Let it land. Let it warm you. Offer a simple, heartfelt thank you. There's power in allowing yourself to receive. Accepting praise isn't about ego, it's about self-respect. When you honor the way others see your beauty, you begin to see it too. Little by little, you'll notice the shift in your self-perception. You'll begin to see yourself not through the lens of harsh self-judgment, but through the lens of love and admiration that others already hold for you. And if you're still here with me, still feeling moved by these reflections, please comment number 3 below. Your presence means the world. Humor. What a glorious gift. Laughter is the great unifier, the universal melody that brings people together no matter where they're from or what they've been through. There is something absolutely mesmerizing about a woman who can laugh freely, especially when she can laugh at herself. There's a lightness in that, a sense of freedom that not only reflects confidence but invites others to feel safe and joyful in your presence. If you have a quick wit, a playful spirit, or a knack for turning awkward moments into something hilarious, you're already radiating beauty in one of the most powerful ways. Having a good sense of humor shows that you're grounded, resilient, and open to life. It shows that you understand that joy doesn't come from perfection, but from finding light in the messy, unpredictable, wonderfully real parts of existence. Laughter isn't just about amusement. It's healing, connective, and infectious. When you make someone laugh, even if only for a moment, you offer them a break from their burdens. That is a rare and beautiful gift. A woman who walks through life with laughter in her heart and a sparkle in her eye is unforgettable. She brings brightness wherever she goes and leaves others feeling lighter just for being in her presence. And laughter keeps you young. It softens stress, lifts the spirit, and reminds you not to take things too seriously. It's a kind of grace that says, "I see the chaos, and I choose to laugh anyway." That choice is radiant. It shines through in your energy and your outlook. The ability to laugh, especially at yourself, is not only charming, it's empowering. It says, "I'm real. I'm human." and I embrace every silly, imperfect, brilliant part of this life. That kind of inner beauty is magnetic beyond words. And your eyes. Oh, your eyes. They hold stories. They reflect everything you've felt, everything you've endured, everything you've cherished. The old saying is true. The eyes really are the windows to the soul. And yours? They're filled with a lifetime of emotion and memory. They hold the glimmers of every tear you've shed and every time you've smiled until your cheeks hurt. There is a depth in your gaze that no cosmetic could ever replicate. These are the eyes that have seen love, that have witnessed loss, that have marveled at beauty and burned with resilience. And people notice. Have you ever caught someone looking into your eyes longer than usual? That's because they're reading a novel in your glance, a story of endurance, compassion, wisdom, and spirit. It's not about having the most vibrant eye color or the longest lashes. It's about the feeling your eyes convey. A warm gaze, a gentle glance, a knowing look. All of these expressions carry deep meaning. You don't have to say a word. Your eyes speak for you. They are soulful, strong, and soft all at once. When you lock eyes with someone and offer them presence and sincerity, they remember it. They remember you. Your gaze becomes a mirror of everything you are. A woman who has loved deeply, learned continuously, and lives presently. Take pride in that. Look in the mirror and recognize the quiet power behind your eyes. They're not just part of your appearance. They are your legacy. They're the echo of your experiences, and they shine with the unmatched beauty of someone who has truly lived. It's a reminder that age is not something to conceal, but to embrace. There's something truly empowering about embracing your gray hair. It carries with it a sense of sincerity and confidence that others find deeply admirable. If you've chosen a shorter, more modern hairstyle, it may reveal your practicality and boldness. A cropped cut often conveys refinement and ease, showcasing your trust in your decisions and the strength to make bold, intentional choices. It's sleek, polished, and often the signature of a woman who approaches life head-on without the need for extra fuss or pretense. On the other hand, if you've kept your hair long, it could reflect your appreciation for tradition, your artistic soul, or your desire for self-expression. Long hair often becomes a symbol of freedom, a flowing, tangible expression of grace, movement, and individuality. It speaks of someone who's comfortable in her skin, perhaps even connected to a time when life felt slower, more thoughtful. In the end, the true beauty of your hair lies in how you wear it with pride and authenticity. It's about embracing the look that feels most like you. The secret ingredient is confidence. When you truly own your style, regardless of its color, length, or texture, you project a vibrant, unmistakable energy. And believe me, others notice. A woman who cherishes her hair, who embraces it with love and dignity in whatever form it takes, radiates an undeniable allure. There's something profoundly appealing about that self-love. It draws people in and sparks admiration. Let's take a brief moment of reflection. How many times have you received a compliment? Perhaps someone tells you, "You look radiant," or "That outfit looks stunning on you," and your first instinct is to wave it off with a chuckle and say, "Oh, this old thing," or "I didn't really try." It's something we often do, sometimes out of habit, without truly thinking. But it's time to shift that mindset. Those compliments are not hollow. They're real acknowledgments of how others experience you. When someone takes the time to compliment you, they're recognizing something beautiful in you. Whether it's your style, your energy, your warmth, or simply the way you light up a space, they see something worth noticing. We often fail to see it ourselves, blinded by our own self-judgment. We tend to zero in on flaws that only we notice, forgetting that true beauty is the essence of who we are, not just our outward appearance. This tendency to downplay ourselves makes it harder to accept appreciation, but it doesn't make that admiration any less real. The next time someone offers you a compliment, Resist the urge to deflect. Pause. Let their words sink in. Let yourself feel the goodness in being seen and appreciated. Respond with a simple, warm, "Thank you." Receiving a compliment gracefully isn't about arrogance. It's about valuing yourself and accepting the reflection that others are holding up for you. By doing so, you're not only honoring their kindness, you're also beginning to rewrite your inner narrative. As you practice this, you may slowly start to view yourself the way others already do, as someone stunning, confident, and worthy of admiration. And if you're still here with me right now, finding comfort in these reflections, please comment number 3 below. Your presence is a gift, and I deeply appreciate the time you're spending with me. Now let's talk about humor, because laughter, it's such a powerful force. It's the melody of the soul, a language that transcends culture and time. There is nothing more charming than a woman who can laugh, truly laugh, with joy, especially when she can laugh at herself. There's a special spark in someone who doesn't take life too seriously, who sees the humor in everyday moments and finds levity even when life throws curveballs. If you have a sharp sense of humor, a playful spark, or a lightness that makes others smile, you're already shining from the inside out. A good sense of humor signals that you're comfortable, resilient, and open. It tells the world that you're present enough to enjoy life, even when it's imperfect. Humor is contagious. It uplifts everyone who encounters it. A spontaneous laugh, a clever comment, or even just sharing a funny story can instantly brighten a room. This kind of light-hearted energy is magnetic. It's not about being the center of attention, but about making others feel lighter, more at ease, more joyful. And that kind of radiance, it stays with people. It's unforgettable. Laughter also has a way of preserving your inner youth. It keeps your spirit fresh, even as the years go by. Being able to laugh at life, to smile through awkward moments and find amusement in the chaos, is a mark of inner peace. It means you're not bogged down by the heaviness of the world, but instead, you've chosen to carry joy with you. A woman who delights in the little things, who sprinkles humor into her days and lifts the moods of those around her, is not only radiant, she's magnetic. That joy doesn't come from appearances. It glows from the inside, from a heart that has chosen happiness again and again. And then your eyes, those beautiful, expressive eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and yours hold entire stories. They carry the tenderness of your past, the trials you've triumphed over, the love you've shared, and the wisdom you've gathered. Your eyes are not just features, they're storytellers. Have you ever noticed how someone seems drawn to your gaze, how they pause just a little longer than usual? That's because your eyes are speaking, even when you don't say a word. They hold compassion, strength, understanding, qualities that don't just appear overnight but evolve through a lifetime of experiences. It's not about the shape or color of your eyes. It's the life within them that captures attention. Every look you share is loaded with emotion. Whether it's a reassuring glance to a friend, a spark of mischief, or a loving gaze to someone you care for, your eyes communicate volumes. They are the reflection of a life lived deeply and sincerely. Take a moment to appreciate the beauty your eyes hold. They are a mirror of your journey. They are luminous not because of makeup or design, but because of the stories they carry. Whether it's the softness in your gaze that comforts someone else, or the sparkle that appears when you're caught in a fit of laughter, your eyes are uniquely beautiful. They are timeless. They are deeply personal. They are yours, and the world is better for being able to see them. Authenticity. It's one of the most precious gifts you offer to the world. With age comes a remarkable freedom, the freedom to be unapologetically yourself. You begin to care less about what others think and more about staying true to who you really are. That shift is transformative. It's not something you can fake. It's something that radiates naturally from someone who has grown into their truth. When you stop chasing validation and start trusting your own voice, something changes. You carry yourself differently. You speak more deliberately. You dress in what makes you feel alive. You make choices based not on what's expected, but on what resonates with your soul. There's a deep magnetism in that kind of self-possession. Whether it's the way you move through a room, how you handle a challenge, or how you simply are, people feel the authenticity you bring. They feel the strength in your presence. And that's not about outer beauty, that's inner radiance. The kind that doesn't fade. The kind that becomes more striking with time. When you choose to show up fully as yourself, you become a beacon for others who are trying to do the same. There's a quiet power in that. And truly, isn't that the most captivating form of beauty? If you're still here, still connecting with these thoughts, please comment number 4 below. It means so much to share this space with you. And one more thing, perhaps the most beautiful quality of all, is your ability to uplift and inspire those around you. Whether you realize it or not, your presence makes a difference. Maybe it's a word of encouragement you gave a friend when they needed it. Maybe it's how you comfort someone with your listening ear, or the smile you offer to a stranger who's having a rough day. You inspire through the way you live, the care you extend, and the wisdom you share. That energy, that heart, it stays with people. The way you offer kindness, the way your presence calms a space, or the way you light up someone's moment, it's powerful. It's the kind of beauty that leaves a mark, not on the surface, but in the soul. And it's the kind of beauty that never fades. People remember how you made them feel. They carry that with them. And it all begins with the radiant, grounded, compassionate person that you are. The way their spirits seem to lift just by being around you. It's in the trust that others place in you, knowing deep down that you'll always be there to offer encouragement, support, and understanding, without casting judgment. The appreciation people show for the thoughtful things you do, the quiet kindness, the uplifting words, the moments when you simply listen without interrupting, speaks volumes about the lasting influence you have on them. Bringing out the best in others is a rare and meaningful gift, one that not everyone possesses. You have an innate ability to make people feel important, cherished, and truly seen, helping them rise into the finest versions of themselves. It's a talent often overlooked, but one of the most impactful offerings a person can bring into the world. Your presence doesn't need to be grandiose or dramatic to inspire. Instead, it's your steady kindness, patience, and heartfelt empathy that gently light the way for others. The truth is, the way you make others feel will always outlast the words you speak. People may forget the exact things you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel, uplifted, empowered, and recognized for who they truly are. When you bring genuine warmth, honesty, and a caring spirit into someone's life, it sets off a ripple effect that extends far beyond what you may realize. It's not just the moment you touch, it's the echoes of that feeling, reverberating in how they move through the world and treat others in turn. That's why, beyond outward beauty, you are unforgettable in the most profound ways. Your kindness, the way you motivate, and how deeply you make others feel valued, that is what leaves a lasting impression. You're not just beautiful. You're unforgettable because of the radiant light you offer to those around you. I truly hope you've enjoyed exploring these 12 signs that reveal just how remarkable and breathtaking you are as you grow older. So tell me, what resonated most with you? What insight are you taking forward into your life? I'd genuinely love to hear your thoughts. Please feel free to leave a comment below and share your reflections with us. And if this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means everything. Thank you for watching, and remember, keep shining brightly. It's often been said that the eyes are the gateway to the soul, and I believe there is nothing quite as captivating as eyes that have truly lived. Your eyes, marked by all you've seen and felt, carry a depth no other part of you can match. They reflect the tenderness you've offered to others, the trials you've endured and risen above, and the joy that has shaped the story of your life. Have you ever noticed how people seem subtly drawn to your gaze? There's an invisible magnetism, a quiet force your eyes exude. That's because your eyes speak without words. They hold a full narrative of who you are, the challenges you've conquered, and the deep wisdom you've earned over time. What your eyes reveal isn't about their shape or shade. It's about the emotion, the journey, and the experience they express. When you look into someone else's eyes, whether it's a reassuring glance, a twinkle of laughter, or a soft look that conveys comfort, you're telling a story. Your story. Your eyes are vessels of everything you've lived and all the love you've given. Take a moment to appreciate their beauty, not just in how they appear, but in what they hold. Whether it's a knowing gaze that uplifts another soul, or the sparkle that lights up your face when you laugh, your eyes are truly one of your most mesmerizing features. They carry beauty that is timeless, a kind of storytelling that words can't replicate. Let them shine, boldly and without hesitation, because the world deserves to witness the life, the love, and the quiet strength they hold within them. Authenticity is a treasure that becomes more radiant with age. As we grow older, the craving for external validation often fades, replaced by a comforting sense of self. We begin to honor our truest essence, free of the need to please others or fit into society's mold. This journey toward being wholly authentic is not only freeing, it's deeply beautiful. It's not something you can fake. It can't be copied. Authenticity radiates from within, and it draws people in effortlessly. When you reach that point of being truly comfortable in your skin, when you accept and celebrate your worth, you no longer feel the pressure to conform. You begin trusting yourself on a deeper level, making decisions based on your truth rather than others' expectations. This grounded self-trust becomes your beacon. Whether it shows up in how you dress, the words you use, or the paths you choose, it shines through in every corner of your life. There's a quiet, powerful magnetism in someone who walks into a space sure of who they are and unafraid to show it. It's never about perfection. It's about alignment, living your life authentically, embracing what makes you different, and standing tall in your uniqueness. That kind of beauty doesn't fade with time. It deepens. It matures. It becomes unforgettable. It's not defined by trends or appearances, but by the serenity and strength that come from within. Isn't that the kind of beauty that truly moves us? If you're still here, still connecting with these thoughts, I'd love to know. Please comment number 4 below to let me know that you're still watching and growing through this experience with me. Your time is valuable, and I'm grateful you've chosen to spend it here. One of the most remarkable qualities you possess is your natural gift to inspire and uplift those around you. Whether it's encouraging someone to chase their dream, offering a kind word at the perfect moment, or being a quiet, empathetic listener, you have a way of making others feel valued, seen, and supported. Your presence alone carries a gentle impact. The way you connect, the way you express care and extend compassion, it resonates deeper than most realize. It reaches beyond the surface. It touches hearts, shifts perspectives, and often helps others heal in ways they didn't even know they needed. This isn't a beauty that can be worn or replicated. It's one that radiates from your core. You see it reflected in the way faces brighten when you arrive. You feel it in the ease people have around you. It's in the trust you're given and the gratitude you receive for simply being the way you are. It's not about doing something extraordinary. It's about being consistently kind. It's in the patience you show, the understanding you extend, and the little things that make all the difference. Those moments, the ones where you choose to show love, lift someone's spirit, or offer a steady presence, are remembered. They're cherished. and they matter more than you may know. The way you inspire isn't through fanfare or attention, it's through quiet power. Through how you show up day after day with a warm heart and open hands. And most of all, through how you make people feel. That feeling lingers. It changes people. It reminds them of their worth. And that ripple you create, it spreads. It touches lives you may never even realize. That's why, beyond all physical beauty, you are unforgettable. Your compassion, your ability to uplift, and the light you shine into the lives of others make a lasting imprint. You're not just lovely, you're memorable in the deepest, most meaningful ways. So once again, I thank you. I thank you for being here, for reflecting with me, and for embracing your beautiful journey. Please share your thoughts in the comments. What stood out to you most? What lesson will you carry forward? And if you enjoyed this message, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your presence is appreciated more than you know. And always remember, keep shining, brightly, boldly, and without apology.